to speak what you need and ask to receive what you are worthy of. Bring it back down to earth and to where spirit can find you and connect with you. Do not let yourself be too untethered or untamed at this time. Hi there, lovely. Thank you for tuning in to your message from Spirit. So let's go ahead and reveal these oracle cards I pre-shuffled out. Then we will be taking a look for additional information with the tarot deck. And I've got a couple cards to the side here that I will reveal as it feels appropriate to. So let's take a look at your message from Spirit. Your first card here is the Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Beautiful. Okay, we've got here communicate clearly. Got a couple of archetype cards. So we have the Starborn, the Mirror, and the Box. Okay, and Sacral Chakra. Root Chakra, and Adversity. Okay. So your message of guidance is communicating clearly because Spirit has a plan, and keeping an eye out for that communication that you are receiving, as well as speaking out your desires, your intentions, and your needs as well to Spirit and to God, to speak what you need and ask to receive what you are worthy of. There's adversity now. There is some clearing of chakras to be done here with the sacral and the root chakra showing up as well. There is adversity contained within there. There is a dismissal of those needs that perhaps you are being called to look into, and those needs being how you are grounded and how that affects your ability to communicate. If you are not grounded, if you are untethered and your mind is untamed at the time of communication, I think that can be difficult to receive what you are asking for, because your intention comes from a place of chaos or of frustration, confusion. The highest clarity here with the third eye chakra I'm seeing there on the koala, the highest clarity comes when you are able to see and communicate clearly. You have the gift to do so, as the Starborn card is showing up here. It is something to tap into. It is contained within you. I see the moon here. It's something internal. And the box, it's something to tap into, to illuminate your resources, to illuminate your true connections here, and receive guidance that is unquestionable. All you are being called to do to receive that is to ground into your communication, to ground into your asking for guidance and help. Tame the ego as well. Bring it back down to earth and down to where Spirit can find you and connect with you. Do not let yourself be too untethered or untamed at this time. We'll take a look with tarot what else there is to this message. What is the collective being guided to do here? Please, Spirit, what is this message? So we have the moon. It's internal, and there's a call to come back down to the internal aspects of your knowing and your inner wisdom, and doing the work that will unblock areas that are blocked for you and holding you back from understanding. Discernment is really, really big here. What does the collective need to know about their discernment at this time? We have the Knight of Swords, and we have here the Tower. To move forward steadfast and unshaken, you acknowledge that the path ahead is one you cannot predict. And the path ahead is unpredictable but exciting because there is a plan. You can't predict it, but Spirit has a plan for it, and that is what challenges your faith. You don't know what you are moving forward so determined into, and that is part of the journey and part of the plan. You very well may find challenge and adversity as you approach, but the closer you get, you realize how those challenges have uplifted you in ways to bring you closer to end goal, or the goal that you can then move off of, and so on and so forth, moving forward and bouncing off of one idea to another, bouncing off of one experience to the next. You very well will be prepared to deal with everything that lies ahead of you on this path. When you communicate with Spirit, you realize that you find a sense of peace that brings you assurance in your ability to move through what lies ahead. What may the collective find with this journey? What may come to them? What abundance and what lessons and wisdom will they receive here? What are they moving toward, please, Spirit? So we have the Two of Pentacles as well as Nine of Wands. You're moving toward better balance. You're moving toward opportunities to address areas of life that differ from one another but altogether are valuable to you, and each one has its purpose, and you are able to kill two birds with one stone in some ways. You're able to improve your health, for example, and that therefore allows you to be present for an opportunity where you would not have been present if you were ill or lacking the energy. It's two things happening that are good for you, that one of them pushes you to the next, and you realize that you've received 2 for 1. You've received 2 prizes for one goal, for one intention. You've received multiple things coming out of that. Blessings in disguise. The Nine of Wands is about ready to lay down this strenuous effort, this resistant effort, the effort that feels like you are doing something well because you are pushing and you are working hard, but you are working through resistance. What is causing you to be in resistance these days? Is it a bad habit? Is it a lack of a schedule or routine? What do you know about yourself to be true? This isn't going to be anything outstanding or something you haven't heard or acknowledged about yourself before. This is something you know can help you, but you have yet to experience how effortlessly you can implement this, or rather take away something that is going to then effortlessly cause forward movement and tackling multiple things with one idea or with one action or with one intention. You realize how much more you get out of this. This is something very, very valuable for its face value. You are about ready to give something up that is going to open up opportunity for you, and it's going to impact you in ways that you would not have expected. And what may the collective be receiving here? Before we get guidance, what may the collective be receiving? Okay, I'm feeling this one. So we have here the Five of Cups. And this is very much so like, it feels like you're mourning something. It feels like something you don't want to let go of, and it's challenging. But when you move through that and you find yourself just walking through it, which is something you never thought you could have done before in the first place, walking through this challenge or this adversity in your personal life, your personal journey, you realize that very, very quickly there's a turnaround waiting for you, where you find, here's the two birds for one stone. You find multiple things for the lack of something that was not meant for you. And you will be appreciating these things very soon here. What else is there to know here for the collective before we get into their guidance? What else are they going to receive? Can we get any specifics? When and seeing this one. I'm grabbing a few here. So we've got the Hermit. When is when the work is done on your end to remove this thing. And Ace of Swords, it brings you better clarity once that action, that first action step has been taken. I'm thinking of vices, I'm thinking of bad habits, and there could be some that impact your mental state, whether it is a person that is negative toward you and that causes spiraling emotions and thought patterns and decreased self-esteem in you that is fogging up your mind, and or similarly some kind of habit that impacts your mental state and diminishes it. Once that is removed, there is mental clarity here with the Ace of Swords representing the mind and the intellect. And this is something that is illuminated only by you, what this thing is. Again, I don't think it will be anything that you need to be told, or I don't think you need to do any deep digging to discover something that this might be to get rid of. I think it is something that has been illuminated at some points in your life at least, or the nagging thought has been there, whatever it is, or you've tried in the past, but you have awareness. You do. You have the awareness and the ability to discern what it may be. And again, your reward for doing so is very, very shortly following this action and this decision to choose better. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at these cards. Felt right to use these as the final guidance, so there's going to be multiple messages of guidance, but I do feel strongly that they can work well together. So here is Buffalo Spirit with the abundant universe will provide. Here we have Swan Spirit with time for a deep dive. Alright, and we have Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Time for a deep dive to purge this toxicity out of your life, to remove this blockage, to discern once again with how your internal state is affected, how your mind is affected by things, and realize that you are the starborn. It's a look at yourself here with the mirror as well. It is a look at yourself, your inner challenges and adversity, those that cause you to be untethered, to be drifting to the ego, to be drifting away from your groundedness. And your groundedness is where you find spirit and where you find your true purpose and your intention. The abundant universe will provide. That is that message we've spoken of getting multiple things for lack of one bad thing, this trade-off. The abundant universe will provide for you very quickly. I say quickly with the Knight of Swords because that is a fast-moving card in the tarot deck. And act as if it is all yours, because it is. Communicate clearly and act as if that is as assured. You're your call is assured a response, as you are assured a response when you text that person who never fails to text you back. Assume and act as if your response is coming as conveniently, as timely, and effortlessly as situations like that here in 3D reality. Act as if and melt into it, integrate into these things that come for you as well. I say that with the chameleon spirit, like integrate them into your life. Choose to take these opportunities and choose to illuminate new priorities. Yes, that is your quick message of guidance. I hope this was what you needed to hear. Thank you so much for tuning in and being open to receiving this message. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment. Let me know how this resonated for you. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future messages. With all of that said, I wish you the best of luck with this message. I am excited for the abundance that you will be receiving very soon here, and I will see you in the next message.